Lightning Network didn't exist at the beginning. Lightning Network is a relatively new invention. It's a layer 2 that helps, of course, Bitcoin scale, right? It's built that so it has its own nodes. Some people argue Lightning Network is not as decentralized as Bitcoin because there's not as many nodes out there running, right? But this is a fairly new invention too that has been integrated pretty well with Bitcoin. So again, do you count this as a change? Sort of, right? So again, just because something evolves doesn't mean that it's a security, right? There you go. All right. Now, as for Ethereum itself, besides the fact that, yeah, I don't think, I don't think it's a security, but maybe you could argue that, right? But regardless, in terms of ETH 2.0, in terms of people that want to see it move to proof of stake and off proof of work, right? The number of deposits have reached all-time high. It just keeps going up and up and up. People really, really like to stake their ETH right now and earn that interest, but just keep in mind, if you do, you can't take it out until the merge happens, right? So that's still a couple months, but the number of people that are staking is getting higher and higher and higher. So that's pretty good. Number of non-zero addresses for Ethereum also reached all-time high. It's a pretty linear climb. So that's looking fantastic. The amount of ETH that hasn't moved within 5 to 7 years, all-time high, keeps going up. It's I don't even know how long Ethereum's been out. Since 2014, I think. Yeah, so it's been a while. It's been a while, right? But yeah, so there's good things about Ethereum right now. It's one of the stronger ones, one of the big caps out there. And there's a lot of great metrics that support its holders, its growth, and ultimately why I think it'll continue forward. But as for Bitcoin, you got some really good metrics too. I mean, I just talked about Lightning Network, fairly new development, but it's been growing by leaps and bounds. In fact, in 1 year, there has been a 2.4x increase in capacity, right? So it definitely shows a ton of people now locking in their Bitcoin in the Lightning Network to help the capacity. And there's more and more people that's also using the Lightning Network as more wallet makers and exchanges support it, right? The usage is growing. So this is something that's fantastic, part of growing fundamentals of Bitcoin, right? Number of addresses holding at least one Bitcoin is skyrocketing right now. Of course, during this time, there's a lot of people taking advantage, stacking sats, buying the dip, DCAing. That's why from it goes from like 0.01, 0.1 to 1, all increasing. People are taking advantage of where Bitcoin is right now, right? And there's a couple other things, for example, like this. If you look at the reserve risk indicator, all-time low. There's a lot of metrics like this, and you could see how low it is, basically showing people's confidence, right, in Bitcoin. And whenever you have a lot of newcomers come in and they leave, right, there's a lot of fear, but this shows you that there are a lot of holders out there that is very, 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 very confident about Bitcoin, and they're not going to give up no matter what. Ultimately, that's what we want to see. If you are new to the space and you're looking to buy your very first Bitcoin, Ethereum, or any other crypto, head over to CryptosRus.com and click on Best Crypto Exchanges. This will give you a list of all the major exchanges out there to choose from.